Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the politics of the Mount Kenya region is something that is entirely a new kind of a game. And why am I saying this? I have been trying to understand the current unfolding scenario in the Mount Kenya politics. And every day it turns out to be a game of cards. And it seems that this game of cards is currently crumbling within the UDA government. Now, allow me to take you down into what was alleged today. Remember, on 1st of June 2025, the governor of Embu County and the UDA chairperson, Cecil Mbarire, made some certain wild allegations against some high top ranking officials from the United Democratic Alliance Party, the UDA party, where she claimed that they have been plotting behind her back to have her expelled as the UDA chairperson, and more so as the representative of President William Ruto's government in Embu County and the whole of the Mount Kenya Eastern Bloc. Are we together? Now, some sentiments were made by one lawyer, Wahome Duku, who came out today to tell Governor Cecil Mbarire of Embu County why President William Ruto wants her out of office as fast as possible. In a post on his Facebook page, he said that the day President Ruto was heckled in Embu County was the day he declared war on her. He said, on that day, a decision was reached that she has to be voted out of office in 2027. Waume told her to stop attacking government offices because the person that wants her is President Ruto. And listen to this statement. He says, my old friend, Honorable Cecil Mbarire, the day William Ruto was heckled in your county was the day they decided you can't handle the mountain. And it was then that a decision was made to make you one term. Forget the persons you are calling government officers. The real guy out to finish you is William Ruto himself. Now, this revelation by Wahome comes after Mbarire criticized Deputy President Kithure Kindiki for holding rallies in a county without informing her. She said she's in charge of the county and everything that happens in it has to pass through her. Now, about the reason why I see the sentiments of one Wahome Duku as sentiments with some certain sense of truth is because, remember, during Lenny Kivuitu's sons, was it daughter or son, Keith's burial in Embu County last December 2024, when the cabinet secretary then of public service, Justin Muturi, went to deliver the message of President William Ruto to those people, he was heckled and chased out of that burial ceremony. And from that day, according to Justin Muturi, William Ruto called him and told him that he is a useless person and he cannot maintain the dignity of him holding the office of a cabinet secretary because he allowed the people of Embu County to shout and heckle him while he was reading the message and condolences message from President William Ruto. Now that became the board between Ruto and Justin Muturi was broken then. We together. It became severed. Their ties and their relationship was fed to the dogs just because of that simple moment of heckling. And I dare say that the truth in the ones of one Wahome Duku comes into revelation in this. President William Ruto, when he attended, it was a consecration ceremony of one of the bishops of Catholic Church in Embu County. Together, they were there with former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki, and former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. The others were welcomed with open hands. But when William Ruto took the stage to speak and address the people, more so when he spoke about the affordable housing project, he was heckled, trolled, and ashamed as the president of the Republic of Kenya. Now imagine him being the chairman of the UDA party and having the chairperson of the UDA party, Governor Cecil Mbarire, in our own county, he is being echoed. I tell you, William Ruto is a man whose ego is so big, once scratched, he is out for blood. And I dare tell you that the fight between Cecil Mbarire and Kithure Kindiki is one that is going to crumble the UDA party in the Mount Kenya completely. And why am I saying this? In this current scenario, you all are currently coming into agreement that Rigathi Gachagua means business. Rigathi Gachagua is not going to let go of William Ruto and the UDA to take over the mountain. He and his DCP party is currently the ultimatum party for any Mount Kenya region politician who wants to become a leader in the 2027 government wants to follow, because the party has garnered the ultimate support that it deserved. And let me tell you, Kithure Kindiki comes from Tharaka Nithi. Cecil Mbarire comes from Embu County. These are two small counties. When you combine their votes, they amount to about 900,000 or a million votes. Are we together? Now, these voters, they are supposed to be together behind Kithure Kindiki. On the other hand, there is another bigger block called Meru County and Isiolo County. These are two counties that are currently having a dissecting voice. Kithure Kindiki needs to have Embu County, Tharaka Nithi County, and Meru County wrapped up his little finger. But he is losing that. The reason he is losing that is because the governors in that region don't respect him. They are not showing him the respect he deserves. The leaders in the mountain are not showing him the respect he deserves. So Kithure Kindiki has to control his fate. And controlling his fate is having Cecil Mbarire plucked out as the UDA chairperson. For Kithure Kindiki to install somebody, a puppet that he himself can control. And I dare say, if Cecil Mbarire is out of the game, either comes in the current governor of Tharaka Nithi County, Muthomi Njuki, or either the newly appointed governor of Meru County, Mutuma Ntoithingia, as the chairperson of UDA party, because they cannot, Kithure Kindiki cannot allow the position of the chairperson of UDA party to either fall in the Mount Kenya West block, either in Nyandarua, in Nakuru, or in Kiambu. He can't allow it to fall in Murang'a, in Nyeri, Laikipia, Kirinyaga. No, he can't. It's either Meru, Embu, Tharaka. Yeah, the three counties, because those are the counties that Kithure Kindiki believes that he can accumulate the numbers to convince President William Ruto to at least give him a chance to be his running mate come the year 2022. But the other leaders in the Mount Kenya region, they don't believe in Kithure Kindiki. They are only following him because that is what they are required to do by the state. Because once they reveal that they are divided and they prove that Kithure Kindiki is the weak link, or they prove that they are weak and they are divided, then that will be the head of it all. William Ruto will bring in the kind of Akina Raila Amolo Odinga and the rest and absorb them, and even not absorb them in UDA. He will be forced to absorb himself. Raila Amolo Odinga, any deal that he brings to William Ruto, the moment William Ruto realizes UDA is dead and buried, he will have no any other option than joining what? The ODM. And once William Ruto and this party, the UDA, is absorbed within ODM party, William Ruto becomes an ODM presidential candidate come the year 2027. And he cannot become a UDA presidential candidate without Raila Amolo Odinga having a say in the position of the deputy presidential candidate, which means the likes of Akina Kithure Kindiki and the rest, these fights that they're having right now, it's high time they unite. It's high time they come together. Even though they have a division with Rigathi Gachagua, it's high time that they realize power is going to slip off their fingers if they continue with these unnecessary fights. People like Akina Peter Munya in Meru County, Kiraito Morongi, Mithika Lentori, they are following Rigathi Gachagua. But one thing that they will realize, this man, William Ruto, holds the power right now. It's he who will decide whether he will let it go or whether he will continue holding on to it. So betting on something that you haven't held on, that is one hell of a bet. And I dare say, William Ruto is not ready to let go. He will do anything. As long as he has the title of the president, he can offer everything else to anybody that pleases him, as long as they promise to continue keeping him in power. What now? That's what's up. Tell me what is your take in regards to this analysis. See you in our next video. These